What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new edition, the September edition, right? Yeah, of What's on Repeat. Now, in the new iOS 26, which I think is still in beta. I actually don't know if it got released yet. I've had it on my phone for like a month now, and part of the new beta for the Apple Music is that you can access your repeat for every month just like through the app. No more having to open Safari every single month. No more having to look and be like save photo and all this shit. The save photo on the app is still a little buggy, but that doesn't matter because we got it written down. Now, the unfortunate thing about this though is I cannot just show you the cool shit that I've had on repeat. This is, statistically speaking, the numbers don't lie. Like, this is what I've had on repeat. Even I was surprised. I wasn't, but I was kind of surprised that some stuff didn't show up higher. Maybe it's because I listened to it mostly in a playlist, whatever. But I've been listening to a lot of albums and a lot of like specific artists recently. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the top 10 artists, okay? And then we're gonna do the top 5 songs, right? And then we're gonna do the top 10 albums. And this is how we're gonna do the what's on repeat from now on every month. Okay? Okay. So we're gonna bust through these so every single one of these videos isn't like 13 minutes long. So, top 10 artists. We have Uzi. I've been loving Uzi recently. And not out of nostalgia either. Like, it was born out of nostalgia, but then I've been going back to the Eternal Take 2 Deluxe Edition so much. We'll get to that. But Uzi, always. Yeet, always. Frost Children, their new album was a little bit disappointing. I feel like their EP was kind of all the bangers that were on the record, and then the album had like a lot of skips on it, but it was still good. Still fuck with Sister. Green Day, American Idiot, obviously. Justin Bieber. I don't think I was as big of a fan of Swag 2 as I was of Swag 1, but I do love that even in Swag 2, just like the pure R&B, like R&B Bieber is in full effect, and I really love it. It's not just that like watered down poppy whatever. It's just real R&B, and like that indie production slides through as well. I'm really loving this era. I feel like it's the most mature, most adult, like best sounding era of Bieber, in my personal opinion. And then we got Ice Spice at number 6. Now, hear me out, bro. Hear me out. I low-key think a lot of the reason why Ice Spice gets so much hate is because these niggas are not baddies, bro. These bitches are not bad enough to be fucking with Ice Spice, bro. Like, the baddies that get it, get it. Like, Ice Spice is the reason why I keep a thong in my bag at all times. And she is not wrong. Like, Ice Spice has never been wrong. And we're gonna get to that because my top song is embarrassing. But at number 7, we have Typo Negative. Now we getting more into the vibes, right? Because Typo Negative has become like one of my favorite bands as I get older. Definitely in my top 5. And I just keep that sound was crazy. If you heard that, I think I might keep that in because that sound was crazy. I don't even know like where that came from in my throat. Pause. Holy shit. But I just always end up coming back to Typo Negative. They're just so good. And Peter Steele. Sheesh. They're just so good. Oh my, I can't say enough. Look at my bear. I have a typo. It's the Typo Negative bear. You know what I mean? So, you feel me? On a completely separate, not musical related note, oh my god, I don't even know if my roommates can hear me, but like they use Tide Pods, right? And one of those fuckers like exploded in our laundry or something. And I went to wash my vintage Dead Again Typo Negative shirt, and it's all fucking bleached all down the back now. I kind of get school. Never mind. Oh my god, I was about to make a crazy joke. Not in today's economy. That's crazy. At number 9, we have Deftones, and you would think that it would be for private music, but I was just thinking the other night about how I haven't listened to private music as much as I should have. I really need to keep going back to that album. But I've been going back to their old albums. Like, I've been listening to their entire discography leading up to private music, and damn, dude, like these niggas do not miss. I don't have an album from them so far that I don't like. They are fan fucking tastic, and I do think Private Summer will end up possibly being my second favorite album from them. I'm gonna end up doing the Deftones ranking videos coming soon. Ooh, no spoiler, but they're just man, they're just so good and they're just so consistent and they're based too. Free Palestine, bro. At number 10, we have The Weeknd. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure this is only from the work playlist. Like I have a safe for work playlist. A lot of Dawn FM is on there because pretty much all of Dawn FM is clean, and even if it isn't, it's like whatever. But The Weeknd is really good. Weeknd's really solid. I wasn't a huge fan of his new record because it's a lot of Michael Jackson worship, and I don't like Michael Jackson at all. So as soon as he kind of started going in that direction, it kind of fell off for me. But Dawn FM is like one of my favorite albums from him, and I always go back to that, and that's why it's on the work playlist, because it's one of the only albums I can stand and listen to on a daily basis. Like that's really important. Like an album that you can put on a playlist that you listen to all the time, because even if you listen to it every day, it doesn't get super old. Like some of the songs are starting to, but I still fuck with Dawn FM heavy. Go check out my defending Dawn FM video if you haven't seen it yet. Now on to my top 5 songs. I said that I was gonna bust through that, and that did not end up being me busting through that. So we're gonna bust through these. At number 1, we have Gyat. Okay, and it's not because of the video. Low-key, they spitting, bro, and I just love Ice Spice. I don't know why. I just really fuck with Ice Spice. Number 2, we have Homecoming. I told you. I'm going back to Eternal Will Take over and over and over again. Number 3, we have Baddie. Now, y'all are like, damn, this nigga really fucks with Ice Spice. Yes, dude. I told you, the baddies that get it, get it. I feel like she really is for the dolls. Like she really be. I ain't even gonna get into it. At number 4, we have Falling by Frost Children. That's one of my favorite songs off of Sister. I love it so much. And then number 5, we have If You Don't Kill Me, I'm Gonna Have to Kill You by Typo Negative. That's probably my favorite Typo Negative song. I think I can handily say it's my favorite Typo Negative song. I just love the give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Now we on to the top 10 albums of September. What's been on repeat for September? Not like the top 10 albums that came out in September. I feel like I'm gonna have to clarify that maybe. At number 1, we have Eternal Take Deluxe. It's that damn Homecoming, man. At number 2, we have Dangerous Summer by Yeet. I really fuck with that album. Number 3, we have Remember That You Will Die by Polyphia. I'm so glad this album turned up on here because I've been listening to Polyphia so much. Tim Henson, bro. Tim Henson gets too much hate. That nigga is so fire. At number 4, we have Sister. Been listening to it a lot. Number 5, Private Music. At number 6, Jesus, almost had a stroke there, my bad. Number 6, we have Swag 2, and then at number 7, we have The Jaws of Life by Pierce the Veil. I actually just recently went back, obviously, and revisited that record, and I think I was too harsh on it at first. And then as the album kind of goes on, it kind of trickles off for me, but the first half of that record is actually really solid. I still think the record suffers from not having that, like, Pierce the Veil spark. I feel like the last couple albums haven't had that, but even on Collide with the Sky, I feel like the writing was still on point, the instrumentation was still on point, and the Jaws of Life might be kind of a return to that. But if anything, it's more of a return to like maybe Collide with the Sky, Misadventures type era. I would love for them to like experiment with their old sound, which I know is crazy to say because they still do that. Like I said, the beginning of that album is still really consistent, and I don't want this to become like a Jaws of Life album revisit or whatever, but I feel like it was missing something still, even after revisiting it. Number 8, we have Paul Walker by Drug Church. I've been checking out a lot of Drug Church's music, and I really fuck with it. I've been listening to their whole discography, and Paul Walker is probably my favorite so far. At number 9, we have How I Fell in Love with the Void by Intercourse. The new Intercourse album is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Oh my fucking god. If there's anything that you take away from this entire video, please go listen to the new Intercourse album. It's fan fucking tastic. 10 out of 10. I love it so much. And then God damn it. At number 10, we have the Gyat single. I don't know how this ended up in albums. I don't know how Gyat ended up in top songs and top albums, but we hear. Apple Music is trying to shame me, okay? But you can't shame me because I'm a baddie. You feel me? But that is the What's on Repeat wrap up for September. Make sure you let me know in the comments what was on repeat for you guys. Let me know your top artists, your top songs, your top albums, whatever you want to let me know. Let me know. And if you hate this whole format, let me know that too. Otherwise, if you like the video, make sure you actually like the video. It really helps me out in the algorithm. And then subscribe if you want to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Other than that, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Fuck off.
Keep you in my head like a government chip. I walk the mile, but I run this.